I'm so high, so high. They told me to sit back, don't make a sound, don't go to the unknown. But I'm too curious for that. Might be a little crazy, I don't mind. I like the way it feels. No need to set off the alarm. No, so I won't stick with it, running in a wheel, no. So I'll be taking off, for I'm dead and gone. Oh, I'm so high, so high. I'm erase the aeroplanes up in the sky. I'm so high, so high. I'm a dream and fall asleep on clouds tonight. Yeah. You see, my home is where my heart is, so I reach for higher ground. I'm living out of a suitcase. I'm getting close, now I can taste it. Flavors bitter, still so sweet. I see.
There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be. But they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live cause some people never learn. But they're not gonna watch me burn. Cause baby, I got you. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Ooh, cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I will tell them what I'm feeling forevermore. I don't care about their feelings, not anymore. So let's show them that love is pure, no matter who it's for. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Desert Adventures in Arizona, coming to you live from the Ironwood Forest National Monument. Welcome, everybody. Check out my new cup. Oki bought this for me because I broke my last one. So she got me a metal cup. She says, try and break this one. I fix stuff and I know things. That's what I do. What do you guys think of that? And it keeps my coffee pretty hot too. Yep, still hot. All right, let's see who we have here on this fine Monday morning. Oh, yes, I pinned to the top Traveling on Adventures, who's a channel member, is live this afternoon at 2 p.m. Arizona time. So be sure to check out them and tell them that Steve sent you. Hawkins Family Adventures, first in the house. Good morning, Sandra. There's Sister Lily. So Sandra and Lily are sisters. And oh, by the way, they're celebrating a birthday this week, I think on Friday. So let's, and I think also Tommy is celebrating a birthday this week. So let's run the birthday song for the birthday folks. Yay, happy birthday, ladies. Thanks for being here, and I hope your 29th birthday goes very well. Fangirl Cheryl's here from way up in cold country. Good morning, good morning. I think she was talking about going for a walk this morning because it's sunny up there in the Arctic Circle. Ava Potterfield and Friends is here. Good morning, Ava. Always start the morning off with Ava Potterfield first thing on Monday morning, and they have a great music program on Friday nights that we like to watch. Scrolling. Stella is here. Good morning from Southern California. Stella, looks like we're getting some heat moving in, huh? I think we're going to be up to record temperatures this week. Mel and Nettie, Living Free Zip Codeless is here. Good morning, guys. Good to have you. Present and accounted for. Yes, sir. Mo Bang for Your Bucks is here. Good to see you, Tim. We're old military guys, so that's where that saying comes. Present and accounted for. Scrolling. Everybody's saying hello. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. And I'm not sure if Tommy's here, but she's also having a birthday this week. There's Fred. Good morning, Fred. Welcome. Fred's the trophy is here. Good morning. Scrolling. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It works pretty well, and I've already dropped it a couple times. If you guys remember my old cup, my granddaughter is quite the artist, and she made this in school, and then you could buy different things with their artwork on it. So this is like little monsters. That one's green over here. Where am I? Right there. Well, I got a mouse pad. I guess I can't break that. And that's a good thing. So I can always have her artwork close by. But I broke the cup, and so I was sad about that. And my daughter Sheena's going to check and see if we can reorder another one from the website. Hopefully we can. Oh, we got a guest here this morning. We got Mr. Lucas. Good morning, Lucas. Good morning. He's been hard at it already this morning, playing and having a good time. Huh? Yeah, you've been playing outside and having a good time with your ball. Yeah. And now he's cooling down a little bit. Lucas, it's going to be hot today. What do you think? Let's see. Let's check the weather, Lucas. What do you think? What's the weather going to be? Huh? What's the weather going to be today? Hey, Siri, what's the weather today?
Expect some clear skies today. Daytime temperatures will hover around 88 degrees, with overnight lows around 56.
88 here. So it's warming up, and they say we're going to be in the 90s. 88 in town means 90 out here where we live. So pretty sure we'll be in the 90s here today. So what's the weather where you guys are at? You're welcome, ladies. Look at that. We got Catherine Cook in the house, getting better Oh yeah, those colds are tough for sure, especially the spring colds. Glad you guys are feeling better. There's fairy dust in the house. Good morning, Brene. Happy birthday to the March people. Yeah. I got a sister that's got her birthday this month too. I better remember to text her. We got a channel member, see our views in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you, Tim, Gracie, and Crystal. They're up there on Quartzsite, and it's fun to see their updated videos on what's going on up there. They went from a very busy place in January to not so busy now that the heat is building up. All right, Hawkins Family Adventures doing a AA meeting at 11 a.m. tomorrow. So be sure to check that out, and you can be a fly on the wall and just watch and listen, or you can jump into the chat. There it is. There's Sandra's link. Look at that. We got Stu in the house. Happy Moan Day, he says. Waiting for those western warm weather to hit the Midwest. Yeah, I understand you guys are going to get some too. Carol's here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to Steve and Lucas. Hopefully you saw him. All right. So what, Lily and Sandra, what are you going to do for your birthday? You just going to hang out at home, or are your husbands going to take you out for a meal? 85. That's pretty close to ours, Stella. It's a okay. It's a combo of Fred and catastrophe. All right. Oh, Fred-tastrophe. Okay. That's pretty tough for an old guy to pronounce, but I got it now, Fred. Thanks. Yep, that's Lucas. That's Lucas. And here he is again. Here he is again. Oh, that was him under my elbow. Very demanding. Oh, yeah, your neighbor. So fairy dust is in Southern Cal too. 88 Fahrenheit. Oh, Tim says that's too hot for him. Tim's still in Illinois, and I think he said his high temp was in the 50s, I think. It is nice and warm. And what we like about the warm weather is it brings out, the new growth and everything. So we're happy about that. Yeah, I love that mouse pad. And, that cup was a 12-ounce cup too. And so it held a lot of coffee, and I used it a lot. And I think I did something dumb. I reached for something and knocked it off the table. Hopefully we can get another one. But you can't have too many coffee cups, can you? How many coffee cups do you guys have? I think we probably have maybe 30 different cups. And so once in a while, we'll take a load to Goodwill, and someone else can enjoy them. There's John. Sooner Travels is here. Good morning. Good morning. So John is out here in the monument, in the Ironwood Forest National Monument. And one thing that I promise my channel members is if you show up out here to camp and you want to see the area, I will take you out and show you around. And John has taken well advantage of that. He is really enjoying his time out here, and he's been a lot of places and posts videos on his channel on all the places that he's been and explorations that he does. So John is going to go out. John and I are going to go out right after this live stream, and we're going to check out some petroglyphs. We have some Hohokam petroglyphs, 4,000 to 8,000 years old, and it's an easy walk down a wash right behind Ragged Top Mountain there. So I'm going to take him out and show him those today. Ooh, 91. That's pretty warm. Oh, that's right, Lily, huh? Doug and Ava's anniversary is this week. Congratulations. That's good. That's good. Copper's feeling better. That's Sandra's fur baby. Yeah, it's always stressful when your pups are sick. Now, we had some trouble with Lucas, and it took a while to figure it out. He was getting these ear infections, and we would take him in to the vet. The vet would give us antibiotics. It would clear up. He'd be okay for a few weeks, and then it would come back. We take him back in. You know, it's like $135 for a visit and medicine, and we take him back in, and same thing would happen again. So on the way out, I asked one of the technicians, you know, they're very experienced there where we go. This woman has been there a while, has a lot of experience, and I asked her, so what's causing these infections? We keep having to come back over and over again. She said it's probably his food. So she asked me, what are you guys feeding him? I said, well, it's dry food from Costco and it's chicken. She said, change that. That's probably what the problem is. He's probably allergic to that chicken. So the light bulb went on. We went out and bought some salmon, dry food, started feeding it to him right away. You know who we gave the chicken food to? We gave it to the coyotes down in the wash. I think they were fine with that. But anyway, that cleared it up. No more ear infections. And so all this time we were going back in to the vet, we asked a technician and got the real solution on how to fix it. So we were very thankful for that. And again, he's doing great. Yeah, more than one, Mobang, more than one. Now, if you know Tim from Mobang for Your Bucks, he is a qualified desert Jeep driver. The first year that I asked him to drive the white Cherokee, he did great. And he now has a certificate presented by me after his training and qualification run. So he is also a qualified Jeep runner, and he's been out here too. Oh no, minus 23C, which is about 9 degrees. Ooh. Yeah, sounds about right. So minus 23 centigrade. So Van Girl Shirl, for anybody who doesn't know, she's up close to the Arctic Circle. That's cold. Does the grass even grow up there in the summer? That is way too cold. Oh, your friend's taking you out. Very, very nice. Very nice. What? My toilet was smoking? That's crazy. Oh, you better check that video out. We got Just Roll With Us in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Derek and Tanya coming to us from California. And if you don't know, Just Roll With Us is a nonprofit that they run and manage to get primarily veterans, I think, wheelchairs or whatever they need. And so if you check out Just Roll With It, they do good work. And I myself have donated to that organization. Carol says 57 and cloudy with rain. I think I was looking at the long-term forecast from this guy that I follow that's pretty accurate, and he said we're supposed to start getting rain in next month in April. So the first couple weeks of April, the rain is supposed to start moving in. So we'll see. Phil's here. Good morning, Phil. Good to have you. Yeah, I forgot until now. We don't change times. And last year and the year before, I backed my time up to 8 o'clock. But the issue is there's a lot of people in a few people in Arizona that don't get up till 9. Like Box Van D, she gets moving around 9 o'clock, and a few others. And so when I roll it back to 8, that excludes them, and I don't want to do that. So I just left it the same time, 9 a.m. Arizona time, and then I guess the rest of you folks have to deal with it. Scrolling. Yep, same with ball caps. Oh yeah, you can't have too many ball caps, right, Phil? Oh yeah, I got a trunk full of them. And some of them are historical. You guys ever go somewhere, and I know ladies do this too, where you're traveling around and you go to a campground or a meetup and you buy something, right? Whether it's a ball cap or a T-shirt, and then quite often you hang on to them and they become historical pieces. Lorna's here. Good morning. Good morning. Good to have you. Lots of coffee cups. And some in my fifth wheel. Yeah, we have some in the RV too. Lorna's saying hello to everybody. Many cups, but only 2 good ones, right? Yeah. Yeah, and we have our favorites. So that's I broke my favorite. I'm still upset about that. I clean out coffee cups and send them to Goodwill. Yeah. Yeah, we do the same. Once in a while, you just gotta take a load out and share them with someone else. And that's one thing that Goodwill has a lot of is coffee cup selection. So if Goodwill doesn't have it, you don't need it. I might, Carol, the petroglyphs. Typically, when I'm showing someone around, I'm kind of focused in on showing them around and not doing much filming, but I'm pretty sure that John will. So if you check out Sooner Travels, and somebody might drop his link, and I'm pretty sure he's going to film it. Oh, wow. There's a cool traditional drum circle teaching. The youth that required my occasional attention. Nice, nice. Oh, I'll bet that's interesting to watch. The interesting thing about John, not besides just being a nice guy, he was telling me a little bit about his heritage. He is part Indian and half Japanese. His mother was Japanese, and so Oki and him spoke some Japanese together when I brought him out here to meet her. So very interesting guy and just a great guy. One of those people, that you hang out with and there's no bull crap. There's just you can just be yourself and enjoy each other right there at the lodge. Okay. I'll bet that is neat. Now, Cheryl, I know that some Native Americans don't want you to record those ceremonies, and you probably can't with kids anyway. But I know that in some places that I've been, they ask you not to record unless it's a parade, a public parade or something like that. How do the natives feel about that up where you're at? Yeah, slippery hands, right? The collection is getting less and less. Yeah, that happens. This one this one is not gonna break. It's gonna have dents and scratches. And here's Lucas again. There's Lucas. You popped in again to say hi. Say hi to everybody. Huh? Yeah. Good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah. All right. Oh, Desert Sage, which is their dog, has vomiting issues, so she has to have special food. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's uh-oh. He took up the internet cable and chewed it in half. Oh my gosh. That's no good. But that's what puppies do, right? Oh, definitely no ear mites. We did check that, Phil. Yep. And it's interesting. I know they're a business, and I know that, they make money and you pay them, but it's kind of the same lines I think as a doctor. So Oki and I go to doctors, we've done that our whole life, and the doctor gives you medication to clear up whatever your issue is, but it's the nurses, and then as far as the vet office goes, it's the technicians, which are basically nurses, right? They're the ones that seem to give us the information we really need. And so the doctor, the vet is focused on, figuring out what's wrong with you and giving you the medication, but they're not keyed in on it seems they're not keyed in on how to prevent this. And the technicians and the nurses, I think I've learned more from them than I have all the doctors. And we love doctors, but we love our nurses more. In fact, I haven't seen her yet, but Gracie and Jock's Adventures. Gracie is a retired VA nurse. Oh, bad breath too. Yeah, bad breath. Misha's here. Good morning. Good morning. Misha does a Sunday morning piano song, which is fun to watch. So check out her channel. Cheryl, I thought you were off on Mondays. I thought you were taking Mondays off. It must be a special event going on that you have to be there for. Oh yeah, I believe you, Tim. You know, we use a lot of Chinese products. In fact, this cup is probably made in China. I think it was, but definitely no food from China, including dog food. I agree with that. That's Tanya. Is Derek behaving himself this morning? Not one tree. No trees up where Van Girl Shirl is. Too cold up there. Oh, okay. Yep. Good to have you, Phil. Good to have you. All right, Lily, back to bed. Lily's heading back to bed. There's the website. Thank you for posting that. So if you're looking for a good place to donate money, every penny, like she says, every penny goes to helping people, and they've awarded what, 7 or 8, um, and they're very expensive wheelchairs. Those motorized wheelchairs. They're on the board. They don't take any money for payment. 100% goes to helping people, and definitely a worthwhile organization. Misha, 70s, 80s, rain, flowers, and bugs this week. We're missing the rain part and hence the flowers. No flowers here. We had no spring flowers. Very disappointing. Hopefully next year. Talca Detector is here. Good morning. Good morning. Coming to us from Chile. Welcome, welcome. Look at that. We got Lonnie in the house. Today is Snickers' 8th birthday. Well, we got to play it. Snickers is her cute little dog, and we've met him multiple times. So here's birthday wishes for Snickers and all the other March folks. Happy birthday to Snickers. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate that. That's John's channel right there. And he's been doing live streams out here in the monument and watching the sunset. So and chatting with folks. So be sure to check his channel out. There you go. There you go. I got a CR View cup up in the kitchen there. And I've got a Desert Adventures cup because I had to make sure that it came out okay. Look at that. We got Merton and Sue in the house. Good morning. Good morning. I think last I heard they were in Virginia, making their way back to Massachusetts. They stopped to see Carol in the Carolinas, I think, and they're making their way home. Merton and Sue do a Sunday live stream where they get on and chat with folks, and that's always a good time. Merton, I'm taking my grandson to another race on the 29th. My grandson Dylan's almost 18. He turns 18 the end of May, and he's enjoying racing. So we have a racetrack in the Tucson area. It's about an hour away, and I took him to the races last weekend. He had a great time, and I asked him, "Hey, you want to go again?" "Yeah, let's go." And he's ready to go. So we're going on the 29th. They're having a appreciation night for folks. So I think there's like a $5 discount, but I think he's hooked. He likes cars anyway, as most teenage boys do. He's really big into cars, and he really enjoyed walking around when they had the cars out early on the track where you could walk around, you could talk to the drivers. I got a picture of him with one of the lady drivers that's out there, and he had a great time. He got a hoodie, and some good food. So looking forward to hanging out with my grandson some more. And when they're teenagers and they're pushing 18 and they're getting ready to start their adult life, you got to grab it while you can, right? All right. There. Oh, okay. There's the Petroglyph tour. That's Lonnie. She did the Petroglyph tour with me. Yeah, back in 23. So yeah, check that out. John, as soon as I'm finished here, I'm going to blaze out of here and come pick you up. But I need to know where you're camped at right now. So text me and let me know how you want to do that. Okay, they invited me to observe, but also if they need anything, they text me. That's good. There's Tim's channel. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So um, Tanya and Derek had trouble with their van, and it turned out that technician Tim, who is a highly trained, highly skilled Air Force airplane technician, went to work and using his skills and his equipment, he was able to identify a bad battery isolator. And there's the link for that. So good job, Tim. And Tim never brags, but he's a pretty smart guy. Yeah, Captain Jack's been out there. Yep. We got Ringo and Czar in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you're doing well, Kyle. That's true. That's right. You can look at YouTube and figure stuff out. My Cherokee, I did that. You know, there's a lot of channels that work on these old Jeeps, which are easy to work on and fairly cheap. And that's how I figure stuff out too. Yeah, we heard that. So Derek has a service dog, a German Shepherd, and he passed away recently. So sorry to hear that. He did a good job for Derek, and his mission is complete. And thank you, Gunner. Rest in peace, buddy. We got to meet him a few times. An interesting thing when Derek was in the hospital for so long, Tanya would do her live streams and carry on the channel. And one thing that she mentioned was with Gunner, he had to have a job, right? So he's trained to keep an eye on Derek and help him when he needs help. But when Derek was in the hospital for so long, Gunner was out in the yard on guard, basically watching the property, taking care of mom. And so he needed to have a job. And so, you know, most dogs like that, and labs included. I know Lucas needs a job, and his job is catching that ball when we throw it, because I figure if he's catching the ball, he's not digging holes. So that's his job. His job is to play, not to dig holes. Nomadic Camping is here. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's tough. It's really tough to lose your fur babies. And John, you can see on his page, he's got a fur baby also, and she's just a sweetheart. Her name is Yuki. Yeah, we all knew Gunner. He was a good companion for sure. RV Ashes and April's here. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome. How are you doing? Oh, okay. Weekends at an auto parts maker. Oh, okay. That's good. So with the tariffs coming in, I think in April, parts in cars are getting more expensive. And so a lot of companies are moving their manufacturing into the US. Now, what does that do for us? Well, does it make it cheaper? Maybe not, because the reason they moved to Mexico was to probably make more money, and maybe for us to save a little money on parts. Moving back into the US definitely, though, gives jobs for American workers. And I think that's the best thing. And I think by moving manufacturing back into the US, it's better for us and for our workers. So thanks for sharing that. Appreciate that very much. Okay. And Cheryl, you won't say no, will you? No, she won't. Scrolling. I'm probably way behind here. All right, Sandra's taken off. We'll see you later. Yeah, happy birthday to Snickers. All right, there's the Just Roll With Us YouTube channel. Missing Gunner, yeah, it's tough. I know every dog is special, and we lost a couple year before last, and it's never easy. Oh, 51st wedding anniversary too. Nice. Scrolling. Oh, that'll be nice to see. That'll be really nice to see. All right. There you go. So Crafty Traveler's been monetized on her channel. So here comes some gas money. That'll be nice. Awesome. Congratulations. No, I don't have a lot of ducks. You know, the duck question comes in when you own a Jeep and you come out from shopping and you might see a little rubber duck on your windshield or tucked in somewhere. I have one duck, and that's it. I don't go into town with the Jeeps very often, and but a lot of people have these ducks. That's a thing around. If you have a Jeep getting ducked, that's somebody that left a rubber duck for you on your Jeep. Tim saved me from buying subpar battery cables for my solar too. Good job. Tim's a good guy to know. Right. You could repair anything with a Leatherman multi-tool. Yeah. Having the knowledge is key, right? Yeah, just a great guy he is. He sure is. And we're lucky to know him. Yeah, an Asian and original MacGyver. Right? Make do with what you have. That's right. And fix it with what you got. There you go. Living my best life at 60. Good morning, and welcome. Happy Monday. Oh, yeah, and that's what they do for us, right? When you have a support animal, they're trained to help you out when you need it. Oh, that's right. I remember hearing about that. Getting stuck in his wheelchair. So he went and got mom. Yeah. You gave him that's right, Ringo. You gave him the best life, right? So, and he definitely had the best life because he went out camping with him. He went everywhere with him. Oh, I heard Steve say, Shirley, you won't say no, will you? No, probably not. But I had to mute for a few minutes. What am I agreeing to? Well, Cheryl, you're agreeing to someday coming out to the Ironwood Forest National Monument and cruising around and camping out here and enjoying. Don't come out in the summer, though. I don't think you'd like that, but I'll bet you could handle a winter. What my comment was basically, I thought you were off today, but people who ask you for help, my point was that you probably would not say no, and I think I'm correct. Scrolling. Oh, that song by Adele, Rolling in the Jeep, right? Yeah, I thought so. All right, what else is going on? Gee whiz, we're at 46 minutes. Our daughter had a birthday too, and so we celebrated that yesterday. Our daughter Sheena is 42 years old, and her oldest kid is almost 18. That kind of makes us feel old, but what are you going to do? You can't stop time. You just have to enjoy it while you have it. So anyway, Sheena turned 42 yesterday, so we had a nice steak and salmon dinner, and they enjoyed that. And we enjoyed hanging out with them. I got a gate project that I'm working on. I have double gate in our front driveway in front of the house. And for those of you that have been here, they're old power poles. So they're actually retired power poles from the electric co-op, and they're over 20 years old. So they're 40-year-old wood. And then I put another 20 years on them, 60 years old, and they're starting to get sagging gates and all that stuff. So I think they've lived their life, and it's time to put in new metal posts. So that's what I'm doing. Thanks to my neighbor, Don, who has a tractor. He helped me set in. I dug the holes and I bought some 6-inch pipe, and he helped me set those in the ground with his tractor. So really appreciated his help. And, it's good to have good neighbors, and I'm always available to help any neighbors, and I help multiple neighbors out here whenever they need help over the 21 years that we've been out here. So having good neighbors and helping each other, I think, is really important. And boy, oh boy, when you need it, you need it. Happy birthday to Sheena. Yep. Yep, that's my daughter. Okay. I think you'd like it. In the wintertime, you'd like it. Yeah. Best wishes for your birthday, Sheena. What else going on? I bought a Starlink Mini. So whenever we travel, we take our small 26-foot Class A out, and I take the Starlink off the house and throw it in the RV and then set it up when we're camping. Well, what happens is I lose my security cameras. So I want to be able to keep the Starlink at the house. So I bought a Mini, and I showed it last week. It's like 12 inches. So I've been testing it. I have it out on the back porch. I went out and did a live stream with it out by Ragged Top a couple weeks ago, and I like it. It works really well. So that's going to be our communication and live streaming in the RV when we travel. No polar bears. Too cold for polar bears up there. Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate it very much. So I've got the posts in, concrete poured to hold them in place, and so I'm going to be hanging the existing gates on the new poles. We got She Devil Adventures in the house, and a little bird told me that she is also celebrating a birthday. So Tommy, this is for you. Yay, Tommy. Happy birthday to Tommy. You're going to be a snowbird in Arizona. Very cool. Very cool. Now, are you going to do van life, Cheryl, or are you going to be living somewhere? There's another channel member right there. IMG is here. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. You're welcome. Happy birthday to Tommy. You got to celebrate those, right? They only come once a year. Awesome, awesome. All right. I need to run my thank you video for channel members. So if you could hang on 1 second, I need to go find it and thank the channel members, many of which are in the chat today. So I'll be right back.
To all my members out there, you lift me up so high. The support you give me makes me touch the sky. In every lonely moment, when shadows start to fall, your love shines like a beacon. I hear your heartfelt call. Thank you, dear members, for standing by my side. With your strength and courage, we take this wild ride. From morning's glow to starry night, you're the reason I shine, my forever guiding light. In the desert where it's dry, where the cacti proudly stand, you're my loyal companions, my devoted band. Through rocky trails and valleys, we gather every mile. Hand in hand we wander with your endless smiles. Thank you, dear members, for standing by my side. With your strength and courage, we take this wild ride. From morning's glow to starry night, you're the reason I shine, my forever guiding light. Desert where it's dry, where the cacti proudly stand, you're my loyal companions, my devoted band. Through rocky trails and valleys, we gather every mile. Hand in hand we wander with your endless smiles.
All right, Tommy, no worries, no worries. Hope it heals up for you. She Devil says, I can't tell everyone thanks, but she's putting a blanket thank you out there. Oh, thanks, Phil. Appreciate it very much. Thank you very much. I got to find my You Are Awesome video. Thank you, Phil.
Awesome!
I appreciate that, Phil. Thank you, sir, very much. Yeah, take care of that boo-boo, Tommy. Tommy's got an awesome bus. I think that she's still working on it. A bus is never quite done, just like a van, but she's done a really good job on it. So check out her channel. What else we got going on? Oh, I heard on the news this morning that they're talking about banning pharmaceutical ads on TV. You know, I like to watch Grit TV, which is over the air, TV, and I'll bet there's 20 pharmaceutical ads for every program. And I understand that, those companies spend money on these ads, but it sure does get tiring because I don't need a lot of those drugs. And it makes me wonder why do we need all those ads? And evidently they're going to start reducing them. So I'm kind of happy about that. I think that if I need drugs, my doctor's going to prescribe something to me that, thank you, Phil, that I need, and I don't really necessarily want to see a commercial on TV and then go run to my doctor and say, "Hey, doctor, you know this drug that's got 14 letters in it? I think I need that." I don't know if that's what happens, but yeah, I'm kind of happy about that. Schooly, yeah. Don't type, Phil says, don't type. So yeah, I'm kind of happy about no medical ads, and hopefully the administration can help get some of the junk out of our food. They're saying that a lot of our health issues are a result of the food that we eat. And so you go buy something at the store, and we do the same thing, and you look at it, and it's got, 21 different items in the ingredients, and you look at them and you can't even pronounce them, let alone know what they are. Some of them are dyes, some of them are flavor enhancing things. And I always wondered, is this good for me? Well, it sure tastes good, but is it good for me? Maybe it's not. So I'm hoping maybe that they can improve our food. And they say it's making our kids sick. Back in the 60s and 70s, when I was growing up, we didn't have all the issues that we have that our kids have today. And so a light bulb, went on for me when they started talking about that. And hopefully they can get our food supply, food manufacturing, I think, cleaned up a little bit. Yeah, side effect warnings, right? So they tell you you need this medicine, but it's going to give you a stomach ache and diarrhea and gas, and you'll probably have a headache. And don't drive while you're taking this. Call your doctor if you have any of these side effects, right? And then your doctor will give you another medication to counteract the side effects. I don't know. Yeah, that's funny, huh, Kyle? Seeing we laugh about that too. Okie and I laugh about that. Yeah, this is going to help take care of your psoriasis, but it's going to give you gas and make your stomach hurt, and you might get dizzy. But it's gonna correct your psoriasis. That's true, Phil, huh? Many of the food additives here are banned in Europe. We need to get a little smarter with our food. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know that. My daughter works at a doctor's office. People actually do ask for those drugs. It drives the doctor crazy. And I understand a lot of doctors entertain visits from these representatives from the drug companies. And they come in, they give them samples. Here's some samples. Try them out on your patients, because after all, what do doctors do? They practice medicine. And who do they practice on? Us. They practice medicine on us. And so if it doesn't work, well, you try something else. Yeah. May not affect everyone. Yeah, I agree. I know, right? It seems that way. And I know that, some things that have been given to Oki have made her a lot sicker. There's some antibiotics she's deathly allergic to. I mean, it will put her down, in a couple hours. That's right. And so I hope they figure that out. So autism is a big deal right now with our kids. With our kids that are growing up. Now, my question is, was autism always there and it wasn't diagnosed in our kids? What about what ADHD, which is adult, but they have that for kids? Is that caused by vaccines or food? Or was it just not, not something we talked about 50 years ago? That's right, Cheryl. You go out and you make mud pies out in the yard and you eat a little dirt, and that makes us healthier. And I heard them say that tallow is actually good for us. I think that McDonald's used to make their French fries with tallow, and they tasted pretty good. And now it's all seed oils, which they said were good for us, but who said they were good for us? Yeah, out of control. Oh, drug reps bought us lunch every single day. There you go. There you go. Yeah, that's a good idea. We grow veggies here too, although we haven't had enough rain, but we enjoy doing like greens. And then Oki has bitter melon, Goya, it's called, that she grows in the wintertime. And then she harvests it and freezes it. And then she can enjoy it through the summer. Exactly. Organic when possible, right? In my opinion. I agree. I agree. So Tanya worked as a school nurse. It kept increasing. So you've seen that too. And Tanya, do you have an opinion on what's causing that autism? Do you think it's vaccines? Do you think it's our food or something else? Okay, apparently there's a different type of highly processed tallow with something added that still isn't good, which is what like Steak and Shake in places are using now. Okay. So we need to do a little research, huh? And be careful. Oh, you love bitter melon. I'm going to tell Oki that because I don't eat that stuff. That's too bitter for me. But she loves it. Bitter melon, yeah. Look at our animals. Cats and dogs eat dirt and grass, right? When they're not feeling well. Good point. Lucas will do that too. Yeah. They use fat soluble preservatives in tallow. Oh, okay. So is that fat soluble preservatives? That's not good then? I don't know. I don't know if autism, it probably is to a point. Caused by chemicals is what Lonnie thinks. Okay, that's a good input. Yeah, caused by chemicals, very likely. Okay, I stir fry it with sliced flank steak, Cantonese style. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay, so I wondered about this. So Tanya is a nurse, retired nurse, and she thinks they're giving way too immunizations at once to our kids. Too much for the immune system for a small child. Space them out just one at a time. So these immunizations are important for our kids, but you know, in her opinion, don't give them all at once. And that makes sense. Throw common sense at it, right? Oh, when tallow's used, all the vegetarians won't eat it. A good point, Lonnie. Good point. I have an autistic great nephew. His dad and grand either are or on the cusp. Yeah, so that kind of talks to the hereditary part of it, right? So it's certainly hereditary. Much like addictive personalities. Like I know that in parts of my family where you have alcoholism, and I can see kind of trace it through the family. Well, so and so had it, and their kid had it, and their kid had it. So some of that is definitely um, hereditary. At least the predisposition to be addictive is hereditary, and it makes sense that autism would be too. Natural tallow and organic butter are healthy, in my opinion, unlike seed oils, which are made by high heat solvents. Chemical extraction and are inflammatory. Phil, what's your opinion on olive oil? I've heard olive oil is okay, but I understand that you don't get it hot to where it's smoky, where it's smoking and then it turns bad. I don't know. What's your opinion on that? Okay, Lonnie, thank you for coming in. You have a great day. There's Dan. Hugs from Minnesota. Good to have you, Dan. All right, good conversation. Good conversation. Phil, do you have an opinion on olive oil? Because we use a lot of that. Yeah, good olive oil, right? Good high quality olive oil. We just buy ours from Costco. Okay, extra virgin, that's what we buy. Okay, that's good to know. So olive oil is good if it's unrefined and extra virgin. Okay, so that confirms it. Okay, folks, we're beyond our hour. Thanks very much for coming in on this Monday and spending some time with me. And hope your day is going great. And we will see you next time.
Wake up to a brand new day. Smile at the sun's warm ray. Greet the world with open arms. Spread good vibes and charms. Kind words change the scene. Make life feel like a dream. Help someone who's in need. Plant a little kindness seed. Shine bright like a star. No matter where you are, kindness takes you far. Light up the world. Together we can make it. Love's the way to fake it. Leave a little joy behind. In every heart you'll find. No need for heavy words. Be like chirping birds. Simple acts can heal. Make every moment real. Shine bright like a star. No matter where you are, kindness takes you far. Light up the world. No need for heavy words. Be like chirping birds. Simple acts can heal. Make every moment